only job market that I've been in where you can go to a town hall and not know that the hiring manager is leading the town hall. That you can exceed in both the first interview and the second interview, so much so that they tell you you have a final interview at the end of your second interview. And then during your third interview, they tell you that you made them think about completely different perspectives through your presentation and have really good conversations through your third interview and still not get the job. So if you're struggling to find a job like I am, please know you're not alone. And that finding a job in this market absolutely sucks. I don't have a voice because I just scream cried because I'm just so devastated. So, if you're trying to find a job like me, please know you're not alone.
Good morning, everyone. It is now officially 6 months since I graduated nursing school, and I still have no job. Well, kind of. So, since May 2024, I graduated from a community college and got an associate's degree in nursing. Then in July, I took my NCLEX, I passed, I got my license, I started applying. It's now January 6th, 2025, and I still have no job. Yeah, I know. It's kind of unbelievable. I am in Sacramento, California. It's a place where everyone is applying. It's really impacted. There's a lot of nursing schools. There's a lot of new grads that are coming in, and it's kind of scaring me right now because everyone that has just graduated in December is kind of also coming in now, so I'm kind of like, great. Okay, so places I've been applying to, if you can recognize any of these, there's Sutter, there's Davis, there's Kaiser, there's Dignity Health, there's Adventist. I've even gone as far as to applying an hour from me and now 2 hours. So Stockton, I'm applying to like Lodi and to, I don't even know what's up there, Placer, Vacaville, Vallejo, Napa. I'm going everywhere at this point because I'm desperate. Now, I am not completely unemployed. I did get a job offer as a school nurse, and I just started that job in December. It's good, but the pay is terrible. For example, as a school nurse, I make less than my boyfriend, who is topped out at Costco, meaning he's reached the maximum pay he can have at Costco. Yeah, so I went to school for 2 years and I still get paid less than him. That's crazy to me.
Drives me nuts. Why does it take 10 years to apply to one singular job? One singular job. It's a full-time job just applying to jobs to find another job. First, you have to find a good job listing and ones that aren't scams. You can't just use Indeed. You can't just use LinkedIn. You got to like scour the internet. And then when you find the job listing, you have to go to the company's actual website and click their careers page and find the job listing there and apply through the company website. How to do all the digging. You can't just do like easy apply on Indeed or LinkedIn or anything like that. Nothing can be easy about finding a job. They have to make it as hard as possible for you. Once you've actually found a good, decent job listing where they're not asking you to give away your whole entire soul and first child for $30,000 a year, now you need to apply. You click on apply. You have to make an account. You have to make an account. You have to make a username and password for an account for this website that you're probably never going to log into again. So then you make the account. Oh, and I forgot, before you upload your resume, you need to go to your resume and remake it so it is perfectly for that job listing. Like you have to go through your resume and tweak it for every single job that you apply to. You're applying to like different types of jobs. You have to tweak it and make sure all the keywords that are in that job listing are in your resume, or else it's not going to make it through the little AI whatever system that they send all the resumes through. You're applying to the job. You upload your resume thinking, okay, I'm going to upload my resume. It's going to autofill everything for me so I don't have to type everything out again. No, you upload your resume and then it either doesn't populate or it does it wrong. And so you still have to go through every single field and fill it out yourself and fix it. And then once you get through all of that, sometimes they ask for references. And so then you've got to fill out all the references. Who even asks for references these days? I feel like 95% of people lie on the references anyways and have like their friends, and they just know like, hey, I'm applying to jobs. If somebody calls you about me, just like say good things. Like, this is what I said that you do. Most people lie about that anyways. Not saying I do. Not saying I do. And then after you get through that, I've had some of them ask for letters from my references. Once I got to that point, I hit the X. I got out of that window so quick. Nope, I ain't doing that. And then once you've done all that, you got to do like the gender and race and ethnicity, all those questions, which those are usually easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And sometimes they get you right at the end. They get you right at the end when you think you're done. And they're like, they give you like a little question window, and they ask you, now tell us about yourself and why you think you would be a great fit for our company. And then you have to write a paragraph about yourself, a perfectly worded paragraph about yourself. Are you kidding me? And then after you've written your perfectly worded paragraph about yourself of why you are the most perfect person in the whole entire world, then you can finally submit it. And then you will 95% of the time never hear anything back from all that effort you just put in. Not even a rejection. Like, just send me a rejection email a week later. That's all I need. It drives me nuts. This is why I'm going insane.
Your major doesn't matter. Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna have people flanking me in the comments. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Of course your major matters. Look, if you're not gonna be an engineer, a doctor, nurse, or like a lawyer, it doesn't matter. Okay, let me tell you why. I graduated college early. I graduated in 3.5 years at like a really well-known school, very competitive school, very proud of myself, with a political science major. You wanna know what I wanted to do with that? Nothing. Do you want to know what I regret? My major. Not because it's not useful, because I think I actually have a lot of skills from it that are very useful in everyday life, but because it wasn't enjoyable for me. Also, I'm walking on my treadmill very slowly. It wasn't enjoyable for me, okay? But let me tell you, I am an exceptional writer. For my entire college degree, have been writing research papers, synopses, capstones, everything. I'm an incredible writer. I know how to analyze data. Do you want to know what I do for a living? I work in social media. Do you want to know what you do in social media? You have to be creative. You have to analyze data, and you have to be able to write well. You have to be able to research things. So whenever I've applied to jobs and they're like, ooh, actually, you don't have a marketing degree. Do you want to know what? I have 4 years of experience under my belt in social media marketing with incredibly good results in social media. Your degree doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Do you want to also know what I'm doing with my time, with my degree and my incredible writing skills? I'm writing a fantasy series, a romantasy series, actually. And that's what I'm doing with my time, social media and writing novels. But I have a political science degree, okay? This is what I'm saying, y'all. Like, unless you want to be a doctor and want to cut people open, I recommend using some YouTube videos to learn skills that you want to learn, okay?
Well, second time in a year, almost a year to the day, I got laid off again. Twice in a year. And, what the fuck? What is anyone supposed to do? And they said, because of the economy is crap right now. So, we're gonna lay off a whole bunch of people again. And I already was struggling so hard, actually low-key, to even keep the current roof over my head. And now I have no idea how I'm even going to get through the next few hours. I just don't understand. But yeah, the economy is shit. America is shit right now. I feel like there's a really big plan for them to, tank this so that we have to rely on other things, other people. It's fucking shit. And I'm quite frankly tired of it. I'm tired of my livelihood being in other people's hands. And I have no idea how to fix that, but I'm going to, because this is just wild. And I'm fucking angry more than I am hurt or sad. I'm scared. I have no idea where any of my bills are gonna come from, or the money I'm more angry than anything because I just cannot even believe I used to be able to get a job like the week later if I got laid off. Or so I have no idea what's gonna happen, and I was really hoping at one point I would make money on TikTok, and I still only have 1,500 followers or whatever. So if you could just, like, I don't know, blow this up and let's get 10,000 followers plus whatever, because I might be homeless in a week or two.
One of being a recent graduate with no full-time job. Just picked up my Starbucks as usual, and we're heading to my corporate part-time job, working from 9 to probably 4. An hour commute, so let's get going. About 9:30 and we just got to work, so let's get in and get ready.
What the heck is going on?
Hi. It's about 1:30 and I left work early today. Honestly, just do not feel the greatest. Your health definitely has to come first. Also, wasn't a usual day in the office. It was very different. The office is very busy with a huge upcoming show. Lots of people, lots of things going on. So nice to see everyone. I am just exhausted. And tonight I have my serving job 4 to probably 10. I'm gonna go home and sleep. I need sleep. Happy Wednesday.
Why is it so hard to find a job? And I'm not talking about like no fast food, nothing like that, because I haven't did that since I was like a teenager. But why is it so hard to find a job, and a good paying job at that? Like, most of these jobs want to start you out at $16 an hour, 18. No, I need more than that. Like, all this experience I got. But, and even like people that got degrees, it's been hard for them to find a job. Like, what's tea? Like, y'all hiring? Because I know y'all are. Like, please put people on. Like, y'all just want to hire y'all friends, other like people that y'all know, people that y'all think meet the requirements, when really they don't even meet the requirements for real. You need to hire these new people and get some new people in. Like, I'm sick of it. Like, I went to so many job fairs and all this, like, haven't found a job, and I'm sick of it. I have a job right now and I'm thankful, grateful for it, but it be time to move around, you know? So yeah, why is it hard to find a job?
I really feel like I'm never gonna get a job again. Like, I'm so scared because, like, I have been unemployed for 3 months. I'm not eligible for unemployment because I just moved here. I am so stressed out. Like, this has never happened to me before. Like, I've always had a job. Like, I was an honor student, like 3rd in my class, so successful in high school and college. And I have a bachelor's degree in poli-sci. I have 2 years of experience in mental health. I'm a great worker. I'm so organized. But nobody will even give me an interview. And I was crying on the phone with my mom because I was like, what if I literally can't find a job? Like, I've been applying for months. Like, I literally can't find anything. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, am I just gonna live with my parents for the rest of my life? Because, like, I'm not kidding you, I literally cannot get an interview anywhere. And I have applied to hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs in the past few months. I literally don't know what to do. Like, I'm genuinely so scared. Like, I really am terrified. Like, I don't know what is happening in the world right now, but, like, I am a good candidate. I don't know what's happening.
And, you know, it's really frustrating applying to entry-level roles, and then you get to the interview, and they're like, do you have experience in this, and this? And I don't know what half those fucking words mean, because now we both look dumb. Because why would you pick my resume, and why would you pick me to interview whenever you know there's 100 other applicants that are a better fit for the role? Whenever you saw my resume, you saw I didn't have experience in that, you saw I'm a recent graduate. It's just been really hard out here because these bitches are wasting my motherfucking time, and it's like, why won't you even fucking look at the resume? Anyways, if anybody's hiring, let me know.
I can't find any job, it feels like, that wants to pay me enough to live. Okay, update. I'm still unemployed. Woo! I love that!
I actually hate it. I've applied to over 50 jobs, which I'm not unique. I've seen so many videos recently of people in the exact same position as I am, and they've even applied to like a million more jobs than I have. So me having applied to 50 jobs and over 50 jobs and still not having a job, like, so not unique. But that's the situation. Still can't find a job. Even though I'm applying out the wazoo, I'm using all my resources, like calling on previous employers, but whatever. I'm at a job fair today. I brought 3 copies of my resume. I'm not going to show you guys my resume or any of that, but resume and transcripts from both undergrad and grad school. So wish me luck.
So labor data was released this week, and there was a one number that got me like, ew. And it's the unemployment rate for recent college graduates. The black line, national unemployment rate, sitting at about 4.2%. Red line, unemployment rate for recent college graduates, that's sitting at 5.8%. That in and of itself is a bit freaky, but what's even a little bit more like, oh shit, is this gap that we see between the national average and the college graduates be so much higher for so much more prolonged of a time. In fact, this is the highest and longest gap it's been in 30 years. There's a whole bunch of reasons why people think this is. Some folks think it is AI taking more junior level jobs, but a lot of economists are thinking it's because total uncertainty with trade, uncertainty with tariffs, and the fact that the people that are in jobs right now aren't leaving them. The people that are thinking about retiring aren't. And kind of a double whammy. Because of all of the uncertainty with trade and inflation, companies aren't creating new jobs. And because of all the uncertainty in the economy, people aren't leaving their jobs. So net, there's not a lot of jobs to go around. Listen, I graduated in the middle of a recession, and you could be like me and hide out in grad school and get a TA so the college will pay for it. You know, if I had to do it all over again, I might become a plumber. But in the meantime, don't lose your mojo because the world needs you, and don't let AI write your resume.
Really hard to find a job in Australia in 2025, and I cannot stress it enough. If you have no experience in anything, nothing to show on your CV, it's going to take you months to find a job. There are a lot of workshops in Australia that people go to try and find a job, but realistically, you need to have something to show on your CV. There's no point going to a workshop, but then you have nothing to show to any employer. Do you know what I mean? Like, you need to do things before you come to Australia now in 2025, because it's too hard to start from scratch here, and there is too much competition. There is work in manual jobs because that's usually what Australians don't want to do, meaning there's a skill shortage, meaning there's jobs there. So if you're able to get some experience back home, even if it's a couple of nights a week, in anything, waitressing, dish pit, whatever you can think of that is manual, try and do it, because then you can show to an employer that you already know what you're doing and they don't have to train you. You are going to beat competition. It's just really good to have some sort of skills when you come here, because that means you'll be able to make income straight away, pay your rent. You know, it can be very stressful when you're having to pay bills and you can't find any work.